If you're gearing up for a competitive exam, you know the pressure is real. But what if I told you the real secret to success isn't just about being the smartest person in the room? What if it's a skill you have complete control over, starting right now? Well, that skill is time mastery. And in this explainer, we're going to break down exactly how you can make it your superpower. Just let that sink in for a moment. You can always gain more knowledge, you can buy more books, but yesterday, those 24 hours are gone for good. For an aspirant, the moment this really clicks, that's the first real step toward success. Time is the one resource you can never, ever get back. You know, it's a tough thing to see, but we all know incredibly brilliant students who just don't make the cut. And you have to ask why. Often, it's not because they didn't know enough. It's because they failed to manage the one resource everyone gets in equal measure, those same 24 hours in a day. It's the ultimate equalizer in any exam. Look at this. It really lays out the two different journeys an aspirant can take to get to the very same goal. On one side, you've got structured, smart effort, careful planning, consistent revision, and strategic analysis. And on the other, well, it's kind of chaos, right? Random study sessions, getting bogged down on one topic, and losing precious hours to distractions. The difference isn't about working harder. It is all about working smarter. Okay, so knowing the problem is half the battle, but how do we actually fix it? Well, it all starts with a smart plan. And listen, this isn't about scheduling every single minute of your life down to the second. It's about building a solid blueprint that makes your study time focused, intentional, and honestly, way more effective. Let's be real, that huge syllabus can feel completely overwhelming. The trick is to deconstruct it. Break that massive mountain down into small, daily goals. So instead of a vague plan like, I'll study polity, your target becomes, today I will finish polity chapter 1. See? It's specific, and more importantly, it's doable. Oh, and that daily hour for past papers? That is absolutely non-negotiable. It's how you learn the DNA of the exam.
Okay, so you have a huge to-do list. How do you possibly decide what to do right now? This simple matrix is about to become your best friend. All your best energy needs to go to that top left box, stuff that's both important and urgent, like prepping for tomorrow's mock test. The important things that aren't urgent, like reading reference books, those get scheduled. And that bottom half, that's where you have to be ruthless. That's the stuff you learn to avoid.
A perfect plan is totally worthless if it just collects dust in a notebook. The real magic happens when you execute it with discipline. So let's get you armed with some seriously powerful techniques to actually follow through on your plan day in and day out. Ever had that feeling where your focus just completely evaporates after about 30 minutes? Yeah, that's your brain telling you it needs a break. The Pomodoro Technique is built for that. For the kind of intense focus you need, try this version. 50 minutes of deep, totally uninterrupted study on one task. Then, a strict 10-minute break. And I mean strict. No phone, no distractions. It'll keep you sharp and prevent that awful burnout. Here's a hard truth. Learning something once is never enough. Our brains are literally designed to forget things to make room for new stuff. So, to move information from your shaky short-term memory to your reliable long-term memory, where it really counts in an exam, you need a system. And this revision cycle? This is the system. Review a topic within a day, then again in a week, and one more time within a month. This is how you make knowledge stick.
Why not work with your body's natural energy instead of against it? Use your fresh morning mind to tackle the hardest, newest concepts. Afternoons are perfect for revision, for locking in what you've already learned. Evenings, that's game time, putting your knowledge to the task with mock tests and practice questions. And the golden rule that holds all of this together? One thing at a time. Multitasking is the absolute enemy of deep learning.
So after all this planning and all this discipline, what's the actual payoff? Trust me, it's huge. This isn't just about passing an exam. It's about completely transforming your prep journey from something stressful and chaotic to something you control, something that builds your confidence every single day.
So what's the result of that revision cycle we just talked about? It's this. Just imagine walking into the exam hall having systematically revised every single key topic at least 5 times. That's the difference between hoping you remember something and knowing you know it. This number isn't magic. It's the reward for having a smart system.
And the results of this system, they are crystal clear. As you get a handle on your time, you'll see your mock scores start to climb. Your confidence goes right up with them. But notice the most important part. Your stress and anxiety levels plummet. You literally replace panic with a process.
And really, this is what it all boils down to. Sure, mastering your subjects is crucial, but mastering your time is what gives you the power to master those subjects in the first place. It's the foundation that all your hard work is built on. Control your time, and you put yourself in the driver's seat of your own success.
So the power is right here in your hands right now. Forget about "I'll start tomorrow." What is the one small, simple step you are going to take today to start mastering your time? Will you break down just one chapter? Will you schedule your revisions for this week? Or maybe just try one 50-minute focus session. Your journey starts now.